Looks like Ghost has a new protein flavor, chocolate nut butter. I'm about to check that out. What the? Oh, I have it. All right, let's review it. All right, first things first. So why do I take protein powder? Well, I take it because typically I take it post-workout to get my quick intake of protein, as well as I'll take it as an afternoon snack, usually with a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Just as a nice little snack, healthy snack there. I do maintain a high protein diet, so this really helps to actually supplement, not replace, my meals with more protein. So I work out 4 to 5 days a week, so this helps. So I'll be typically taking this every day. Uh, Bob from Ghost was doing a giveaway on Instagram, and I was one of the lucky winners to try this new flavor, chocolate peanut butter nutter butter. So we're going to talk about that. Big thank you to Chef Bob for this. So let's see how the run went. All right, so then we're gonna get a little nerdy here. So let me get my little nerd glasses on. We're gonna talk about the ingredient profile. Ugh. All right, so the big thing here on the label, pretty very transparent label by the way, is you get 170 calories per scoop, 3 grams of fat, 9 grams of total carbs, and 240 milligrams of sodium. Now I have to watch my sodium intake, maybe a lot of us do. So I think the sodium is a little high. Typically, you find around 130 milligram range. But of course, this is nutter butter pieces in it. It is what it is. Not a deal breaker. It's just fine. I wouldn't like to see it any higher than that, so it's okay. The big thing to discuss here is the type of protein. There's 26 grams per scoop. This contains the two most common whey proteins out there. If you didn't know, there's an isolates and concentrates. I like that this is 2/3 isolate because isolates typically contain less fat and carbs for you. Now they're actually very transparent in what their protein blend consists of. First, it's the whey protein isolate, 90%. That means that it's standardized to at least 90% protein content. It's more pure than the whey concentrate and it's higher quality. Next, it contains whey protein concentrate 80%. That contains more than 80% protein. And that is what it is. Pretty concentrate you'll see more than often than not. Now the thing you gotta be careful on, you can see other brands, they don't tell you can use as low as 35% protein. That's pretty crappy. So 80% is great to see for concentrate. Final protein in there is a hydrolyzed whey protein isolate. It's basically talks about the hydrolyzed process. It breaks down protein into smaller chain amino acids, which does promote speedier absorption and allows for quicker muscle repair and rebuild. So it's great for people like myself with sensitive stomachs. Also contains nutter butter cookies, of course, and has some digestive enzymes which I really appreciate. The first digestive enzyme is proteases. That's an enzyme that breaks down protein and it may help with digestion. Next is bromelain. It causes the body to make substances that fight pain and swelling. It may, not proven, but it may aid in muscle recovery. That's great to see, though. Bromelain is pretty common. Finally, final enzyme is lactase. It's an enzyme that helps your body digest lactose. It prevents bloating, diarrhea, and gas caused by lactose intolerance. So, and of note, this does contain milk, soy, wheat, and peanuts, so beware if you have any allergies. So I do love the transparent profile. Like I said, most proteins just put down the blend, not the standardized percentages here. So, like I said before, you can have whey protein concentrate at 35%. It's actually pretty common. So there's no guesswork here what you're actually getting high quality protein within this blend. So I'm also a huge fan of digestive enzymes. It does help you actually digest protein in your body and does save you from those dreaded daily protein farts. If you've taken a lot of protein powder in the past, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Now we're going to discuss taste and mixability. So, of course, chocolate nutter butter, hands down, simply an incredible taste. You do get a nice light chocolate taste, and then you do get pieces of nutter butter inside it, which is actually pretty awesome. Ghost is known for that, the little pieces in there, whatever flavor it is. It's definitely one of my favorite flavors from Ghost to date. There's no issues in mixability in the shaker, of course, and sometimes the pieces stay at the bottom, and there's no weird residue after that. It's delicious all around, and it shakes up real easy. It'll shake this bad boy up just in a shaker like I always do. Just typically how I drink it, and then you can kind of see. Let's see if we can get this here. Yeah, see that? Boom, good to go. So no problems there. And yeah, I usually mix this with unsweetened vanilla almond milk, and my God, yeah, it's a great combo. And it works fine with water as well. It tastes fine, but honestly, I love it with almond milk. So knocked it out of the park. Possibly one of my favorite flavors. I'm gonna revisit their Oreo flavor, which was my top. So stand by for further review on flavoring, but definitely top 3 for sure. Now we get to effectiveness. This is obviously really hard to gauge in a protein powder, because you really don't see the effects. But usually I gauge it this way. I use it, like I said, post-workout, then as an afternoon snack. So I gauge it. Did it keep me full enough as a snack should? And kind of take a post-workout. I usually work out earlier in the morning. And if I want to miss breakfast, well, I just do it without starving to death. So yes, this does actually work. This will sustain me for about an hour. So that's due to the fast digesting. That's due to the isolates mainly in there. It's going to digest quicker as well as the digestive enzymes, aiding with more digestion. So yeah, I think it works really well. And I expect about an hour from a protein powder, honestly. Like, what do you expect? It's not a meal replacement. You know, if you want something longer lasting, you need to get casein, but this is just whey protein. So it does a job that it's supposed to do nicely. And again, it uses as a supplement, not a replacement. So it works really well for how I like to drink it. And I don't feel bloated. I don't get weird gas or anything like that. So I appreciate that. And yeah, I mean, Ghost Protein Powder is probably one of my favorite protein powders out there. You know, not trying to fanboy out too hard, but they knock it out of the park. They're just high profile, high quality ingredients, things like that, and all the flavors are truly amazing, especially with their collabs. So effectiveness, 10 out of 10. All right, now we have the dreaded discussion of pricing. Is it fair? Is it not? Obviously, the last couple of years have really jacked up pricing of all supplements. You could thank COVID for that, or excuse me, the pandemic for that. You could thank inflation for that. You could thank all the excuses for shipping costs, things like that. I mean, even creatine got expensive. Things are starting to balance out, though, as you can see. Right now, the Ghost website is the best place to find these, or find this as a deal. Flat out, you got 26 servings for $44.99 before taxes. That comes out to $1.73 a serving. Again, before taxes and shipping and all that, because that's going to vary person to person. However, if you use this code, boom, I'll pop it up here, Chef Bob, you do get 20% off. And that brings it down to $36 for 26 servings, which comes out to $1.38 before taxes. Given that these are high quality ingredients, things like that, I think that's a great deal. Honestly, really what the idea is to keep it under $2, but $1.38 is pretty awesome. You know, you're not going to see $1 a scoop anymore. You can, but it's probably garbage protein, let's be honest. This isn't your Walmart protein. This is good stuff. So I think it's a great deal personally, especially with that 20% off code. Watch for sales. They have them every year. You can get yourself some good deals. So fair pricing all around. I checked a couple of their competitors, the ones I respect. I'm not going to name them, but this is actually pretty good pricing. It's just like they're actually a little cheaper than most of the other companies that are very transparent with their protein and are just as high quality. So good job, Ghost. All right, to wrap it all up here, again, big thank you to Bob for sending me this. And since I won the Instagram giveaway, and I appreciate this try, it's great. I really fell in love with this flavor. Chocolate nut butter is the way to go. You know, I'm no stranger to Ghost Protein. I've been taking it for years, and I truly enjoy it. So yes, I recommend this 100% as a flavor and as a protein as a whole. And then we have a quick story I had to wrap up here if you made it this far about just Ghost customer service as a whole. A couple years ago when they launched their Oreo cookie flavor, I pre-ordered their first batch. You know, I think it was like 2.5 years ago. And you know, I tried it and I was like, it started tasting a little weird to me. It tastes a little funky. But I'm not really a big one to complain. And I was, you know, back and forth from work a lot. I travel for work quite extensively. Didn't have much time. I was only home for a few days. But I was like, let me send these guys a quick email. So I shot the customer service an email saying, hey, it doesn't just doesn't taste right. Something's wrong with this protein powder. You know, it's not the normal standard. I was kind of disappointed in the Oreo flavor. They let me know pretty much very quickly that hey, something went wrong with their very first batch. They fixed it, found the error, and their processing or whatever it was. I'm not really sure. I can't remember to this day. And they sent me 2 more tubs to replace the 2 tubs I had. No questions asked. Boom, it was there. Got to my trip, came back, I was already home. So they had much more refined and it tasted amazing. So they fixed the error. So just a good thing about the customer service. You're 100% satisfied. Let them know this company actually cares and they actually do love you as a customer. So that is it. Thank you for watching and made it this far. If you feel like it, like, subscribe, whatever. I'm just doing this because I like to review supplements. And that's it. Peace.